What up, Cyber family? Week 5 in the NFL is officially here, and I'm here to give you the picks. Let's get right into it. Bills -5.5 versus the Jags. Look, I think it's a real case that we can make that the Bills are the best team in the NFL, at least in the top 3. I think since that opening week loss to the Jets, which, look, even in my opinion, left a nasty taste in my mouth, they've been dominant pretty much against every other team that they've played since, and Josh Allen looks like he is absolutely locked in and laser focused. 5.5, easy cover for the Bills. Falcons -2 versus the Texans. This is laughable to me. I don't understand why anyone has any confidence in the Falcons to do anything, and I don't know why anyone would be doubting the Texans with CJ Stroud. Look, CJ Stroud is proving himself to be every bit the best quarterback that came out in this draft. He's looking like a phenomenal franchise player, and if things continue in the direction that they're going, in which he seems to be getting more and more confident with each throw, that spells doom and gloom for the rest of the league. This kid is for real, and I think this week he's going to continue his hot start and go ahead and beat the Falcons. Lions -9.5 versus the Panthers. Look, that's very close to that double-digit line, which I always bet for the dog, but 9.5, that's going to be easy cover for the Lions. Panthers are really bad. The Lions look like a team who is ready to continue their ascension and dominate that division. I like the Lions minus the 9.5. Titans and Colts are in an official pick'em game. I'm just going to pick the Titans. The Colts, a little inconsistent, not really sure what I'm going to get. Even though Ryan Tannehill's not great, I feel like I'm pretty confident that he's going to be at least solid enough to beat the Colts. So go with the Titans. Dolphins -11 versus the Giants. Now here we go. Double-digit line. I usually go for the underdog. But I'm going to be honest, this Giants defense can't make a tackle to save their life. They were giving up plays to the Seattle Seahawks like that was the 98 Rams. Honestly, I'm going to go with the Dolphins to cover this. I think the Dolphins are going to dominate the bad teams and the defenses that give up big plays. Those are the teams that Miami is going to look unbelievable against. And the Giants offense is not going to pose enough of a threat to keep that Miami offense off the field. I think there's going to be a lot of 3-and-outs for the Giants. This game could get out of hand pretty early. Patriots -1.5 versus the Saints. As long as Mac Jones is the starting quarterback, I'm going for the other team. So I'm taking the Saints in this spot. Ravens -3.5 versus the Steelers. Look, whether Kenny Pickett plays or does not play, I don't care. I don't think he's any good. I think the Ravens dominate. Take the Ravens in this spot. Eagles -4.5 versus the Rams. Look, the Eagles have been sleepwalking the way through this season, and yet they are still undefeated. I like them to continue that. I'm taking the Eagles in this spot as well. Bengals -3 versus the Cardinals. Look, I said just last week, I think the Cardinals are going to be a tough out for anybody, and then they proved to not be a tough out at all last week. I think the Bengals and the way Jamar Chase is talking, and I think the frustration around this team and that they should be better, I do like them to come out and perform this week and cover this spread. I'm taking the Bengals. Broncos -1.5 versus the Jets. If you're excited by the Broncos because they got one win in a really stupid comeback versus the Bears, in which the Bears simply just fell apart, I'm going with the Jets in this spot. I gotta be honest, both of these teams have a good defense, but I honestly trust Zach Wilson in this spot. I think that this team is going to be much more creative with him this week than they have been, because last week he showed a little bit of life, a little bit of juice. I think they jump on that, they capitalize on that, and I think they come out with some creative stuff, and I like the Jets to actually win this game. Chiefs -5 versus the Vikings. The Vikings are kind of a train wreck. I'm going to go with the consistent Chiefs. 49ers -4 versus the Cowboys. This game, in my opinion, is the most important game of the NFL season. The Cowboys are right there on the edge of being legit contenders, and they need a game like this to prove that they can get it done. You see, the Cowboys routinely come up short against the best teams they play in the big primetime games. This game, if the Cowboys win it, will give them the confidence they need to make a Super Bowl run. If they lose it, it will bring on the criticism and the doubts that we've had for the Cowboys for years. This game means so much more to the Cowboys than it does to the 49ers. For that reason, I'm going to take the Cowboys in this spot. Packers -2 versus the Raiders. I don't care who starts quarterback for the Raiders. None of them are going to get the job done. I like the Packers in this spot. Easy choice for me. Those are my picks. Look, take it to the bank. Let me know how you guys do in the comments down below, and I'll catch you guys next time.